What if I told you this might be the only sport bike most riders will ever need in 2026? Not the fastest, not the most expensive, but possibly the smartest buy in the entire Ninja lineup. And here's the crazy part. It might actually be better than bikes that cost thousands more. Today, we're breaking down the all-new 2026 Kawasaki Ninja 500 SE ABS. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether this bike is worth your money or just hype. But stick around, because there's one thing about this bike that almost no one is talking about, and it might surprise you. Welcome to Motometrics, where we break down motorcycles with real insights, no fluff. Let's get into it. At first glance, the Ninja 500 SE ABS looks familiar, and that's not a bad thing. Kawasaki clearly kept the aggressive DNA of the Ninja lineup. Sharp lines, aerodynamic fairings, and that signature sport bike stance. But look closer, and you'll notice subtle upgrades. The SE version adds premium touches, like updated graphics, a more refined finish, and a slightly more upscale feel overall. And yes, it still has that big bike energy. You know the type. People assume it's a 600 or even a liter bike until they check the badge. Quick question, would you rather have a bike that looks fast or one that is fast? Because the Ninja 500 tries to do both. Also, can we just appreciate how Kawasaki refuses to make boring bikes? Like, seriously, even their beginner bikes look like they're ready for a track day. Now let's talk about what really matters, performance. The 2026 Ninja 500 SE ABS comes with a 451cc parallel twin engine. And before you say, oh, that's not a lot, hold that thought, because this engine is tuned for real-world riding. Smooth power delivery, strong mid-range torque, and enough punch to keep things exciting without scaring you. This is not a bike that tries to kill you. It's a bike that teaches you. From city commuting to highway cruising, it feels confident and controlled. But here's where it gets interesting. At higher RPMs, the bike actually wakes up in a way you wouldn't expect from a beginner-friendly machine. It's not brutal, but it's definitely not boring. And that balance? That's exactly what makes this bike dangerous, in a good way. Because once you get comfortable, you might start pushing it harder. And speaking of pushing limits, wait till you hear how this bike handles corners. This is where the Ninja 500 really shines. Lightweight chassis, responsive steering, and a planted feel that gives you confidence almost instantly. Whether you're a beginner or someone stepping down from a bigger bike, this thing just feels right. It's forgiving when you make mistakes, but rewarding when you ride it properly. And let's be honest, we've all had those oops moments on a bike. The Ninja 500 doesn't punish you for them. Instead, it quietly says, hey, try that again, but smoother this time. Unless you're trying to drag knee on your second day of riding. In that case, yeah, maybe don't. Now let's talk about stopping power, because going fast is fun, but stopping is kind of important too. The SE ABS version comes equipped with dual-channel ABS, and it works exactly how you want it to. Smooth, predictable, and confidence-inspiring. No sudden jerks, no scary lockups, just controlled braking, whether you're in traffic or pushing it a bit harder on twisty roads. And for newer riders, this is a huge deal, because confidence in braking equals confidence in riding. But performance and handling mean nothing if the bike isn't comfortable. So, let's talk about something most reviews overlook. The riding position on the Ninja 500 SE is surprisingly comfortable. It's sporty, but not aggressive. You're slightly leaned forward, enough to feel engaged, but not enough to destroy your wrists after 20 minutes. Seat height is manageable, the seat itself decently comfortable for longer rides. And overall, it's a bike you can actually live with daily. Commute to work, weekend rides, even longer trips if you really want to. Let me ask you this, what's the point of owning a beautiful sport bike if you don't even want to ride it? Now, this is where the SE version starts to justify its name. You're getting upgraded features compared to the base model. A modern TFT display, smartphone connectivity, clean, easy-to-read interface. Everything feels more premium, and in 2026, that matters. Because riders today don't just want performance, they want experience, and Kawasaki clearly understands that. But here's the real question. Is all of this enough to justify the price? Or are you better off saving money and going for something else? Let's break that down. The Ninja 500 SE ABS sits in a very interesting position in the market. It's not the cheapest beginner bike, but it's far from overpriced. What you're paying for is balance, performance, comfort, tech, and reliability. And honestly, that's rare. Some bikes are fast but uncomfortable, Others are cheap but boring. This one, it tries to do everything and actually does it well. It's like that one friend who's good at everything and slightly annoying because of it. So, who should actually buy the Ninja 500 SE ABS? If you're a beginner, this is one of the best starting points in 2026. If you're upgrading from a smaller bike, it's a perfect next step. Even experienced riders might enjoy it as a daily machine, but if you're chasing extreme speed or track-only performance, this might not be your bike. And that's okay, because not every bike needs to be extreme. Some bikes just need to be right. So, after everything we've covered, design, performance, comfort, technology, there's only one thing left to answer. Is the 2026 Kawasaki Ninja 500 SE ABS worth it? Yes, but not because it's the fastest or the flashiest. It's worth it because it delivers exactly what most riders actually need: confidence, control, and just enough excitement to keep you coming back for more. And that's something a lot of bikes get wrong. Now, if you're thinking about getting this bike or comparing it with other options, you need to watch this next video right here, where we break down another top motorcycle that might actually compete with the Ninja 500 in ways you wouldn't expect. Click on the video on your screen, and I'll see you there.